Hey guys, it's Bree, and today I'm going to be doing another on my shelf book tour sort of thing. So these are 5 horror books that I have on my shelves. These are more older YA to adult. I will have a kids edition coming up, but let's get started. So some of these I have already finished, others I haven't started yet, and I just thought that they sounded pretty interesting. So first up we have a YA, The Merciless by Danielle Vega. This follows a teenage girl. She's new in town and she gets taken in with the new girls. What is her name? Sophia is our new girl. And basically things go really bad. These girls, it's kind of like Mean Girls meets The Craft. Like, it's just messed up. So what happens is she gets in with these popular girls and they say they're gonna save Brooklyn, who's kind of the outcast girl in school. It's a little cliche with the cliques and things in the school. But Sophia, the new girl, goes along with it and they're going to save Brooklyn. What she doesn't realize is that they think Brooklyn is possessed and they're staging an exorcism. So things get incredibly gory. If you're into very creepy, gross horror, Danielle Vega's books are very like, ugh. They just make you kind of freak out a little bit. And if you notice, it says for mature audiences on the inside, probably because of that. But this one's really good. It goes super fast. Let me see how many pages it actually was. I think I read this one in an afternoon when I was getting through it. 279 pages, flies by. So if you're looking to really freak yourself out with some gross, gory horror, totally recommend this one. And actually any of her books. They're pretty decent, easy to get through fast. Gross. Yes. Okay, this one I have started, but I haven't quite finished. It is Meddling Kids by Edgar Cantero. It takes place in the year 1990, and it's a group that are almost like the Scooby-Doo gang in the 70s, and they come back together as adults. They are all terribly, like, troubled and have issues from something that happened to them in 1977. So it's all these kids coming back together after they haven't really seen each other in quite a few years. Now it's 1990, and basically it's described as a mad scientist concoction of H.P. Lovecraft's teen detectives and a love of Americana. It's a story filled with rich horror, thrilling twists, outright hilarity, and surprising poignancy. I haven't found it scary yet, but I will say it's got a nice atmosphere to it if you are into kind of the Scooby-Doo mystery gang type situation. So it's a good one. Kind of cool. It promises to be creepier. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Alright, book 3 is an ARC that I was given, and it is called The Need by Helen Phillips. This one follows a mother who is home alone with her 2 young children when she has to face an intruder. And is she going crazy or not? So definitely sounds super spooky, creepy. If you're into thrillers, I think this would be a good one, and possibly unreliable narrators. Maybe. Book 4. I love this book. Horrorstor by Grady, Hendrix. It is made to look like an IKEA catalog. So for example, you have furniture throughout, especially the beginning of each chapter with weird names. And it is, this group of people get locked in a Orsk. Is that the name of the stores? Yeah, Orsk is the store, the IKEA of this fictional world, and they get locked in overnight, only to find out that all the creepy things that have been happening during the day are because the store is severely haunted. Very kind of grody horror again, if you're into the kind of Merciless, the little gross, kind of scary haunting. I really liked this one. It was kind of fun. It's definitely cheesy, but it's quick to get through, and I really liked the format being kind of unique. Grady Hendrix also wrote, probably a little more famous, My Best Friend's Exorcism, as well as the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, which I have started. I'm not loving it yet. It's not scary, but this one is definitely my favorite that I read by him so far. And then finally, House of Leaves. This one is strange. I've heard many people say that they've had nightmares after reading this, that it's terrifying, and it's hard to explain what it's about. From my understanding, it's kind of about finding this bundle of papers that you can see it's a very strange format throughout. You have crazy things like this, where I'm not even sure how you would read that. That's backwards. I forgot. There's sections you have to read in a mirror. This is just kind of a crazy story, and I've seen a lot of people say it's truly terrifying as the story comes together and you kind of get obsessed and you have to sleep with lights on. A lot of scary things there. Other people say it's way too complicated to try and get through and it made them feel dumb. So, depending on your dedication to reading something scary, like this is just, yeah. If you're into unique formats and you're up for kind of a challenge, I think this would be a good one. Every time I pick it up, I've only gotten a few pages in. It is interesting. It's just a very large book. But there is kind of a cult following, so check out some reviews for this one. Pick it up. It is heavy. And the format is complicated. So just be prepared for that. But this supposedly is a great horror time, spooky season read. But that's 5. Is it 5? It's 6. I'm crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I added this one. Books that it's great to read during the spooky season. Happy reading, guys. I will check back in with a kids edition closer to Halloween. I have a few middle grade books that are perfect for the Halloween season, especially since a lot of kids aren't going to be going trick-or-treating this season. Well, have a good day and happy reading. Bye.